Today we're going to make my famous meatballs. You're going to need ground beef. I like to add chorizo to it for added flavor. You need eggs, oregano, queso, breadcrumbs, salt, and pepper. That's the ingredients you're going to need for the meatballs. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is take the chorizo and just cut it a little, because on the outside has the skin on it. We want to remove that, so we want to take that off. That's garbage. So to show you again, just slice it, and the skin comes off easily. Do that to all the chorizo you're going to use. In a mixing bowl, so some big bowl, you can mix everything in. Take the ground beef, and this is the chorizo. So now the chorizo is going to just break apart. So move that around, and we're going to mix that all really good with our hands. You want to take this and mix both meats, the chorizo and the ground beef. Mix that together. You really want to use your hands. There is no other way of doing this. And yes, make sure your hands are clean. Now we're going to start putting some of the ingredients in it. We're going to take 4 eggs. We're going to take the eggs, scramble them. I'm going to add pepper. Keep in mind that everybody's taste, what we enjoy, is different. So you almost have to guess on how much to use, but then you're going to make a small sample after this is all together to see how it is. Now some salt. I'm going to add some queso parmesan. I'm also going to put in the queso mozzarella. You could use You don't have to use both cheeses. You could just use one. I would recommend then the mozzarella. And now you also want to add breadcrumbs. Now the breadcrumbs will give it some taste, but also they're going to keep the meatballs wet. They're going to keep them moist. Now we're going to put the egg on top. Shh, I'm making a movie. And now we're going to mix it all together. I'm going to put in some oregano. You want to put in a nice amount. You really want to give the meatballs a great Italian flavor, and you get that with oregano. And still mix more. What we're going to do now is we're going to make just one small meatball. We want to test it and see how it's going to taste. This way we know if we need more salt or more pepper, more oregano. And you do that by cooking one and see how it tastes. Okay, so we're over here. Here is my meatball. Yum yum. Put it on. You don't want the heat very hot or too cold. You want it a medium. It will probably take maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes. You're going to want to turn it over, flip it. You want to turn it a couple times while it's cooking. So I see it's starting to get a little brown on the one side and the bottom. So you see, just turn it over and continue to cook. You want to make sure when you're cooking it that it's completely cooked. You do not want the meat, the hamburger, to be raw. It's very dangerous to eat that. You could get sick. So you want to make sure it's cooked. If it's getting burnt too fast, you see it getting too burnt, you want to turn down the temperature so it's not so hot. You just want to make sure that the middle is cooked good. Okay, let's look at this. This looks good. Let's take it off. Put it on a plate. And let's see how this tastes. It's very good, but I think it needs a little more pepper, a little more oregano, and a little more salt. So we're going to add more ingredients, some more oregano, some more salt, and some more pepper until I get that flavor that I am looking for. And that is everything you need to know on how to make my famous meatballs. Good luck. I hope your balls are as delicious as mine. Balls.